Good morning, great Americans. This is a great American video. This is the very first time in the several years that I've been making videos that I'm going to ask you for some help, and I don't mean money. I'm not asking for money, but I am asking for your help. We had a pretty rough start, so I started out making videos just as a sort of a personal way of just getting things off my chest because there is so much fake news and the Democrats are so horrible and violent and unhinged. And there are so many millions of Americans who actually believe the fake news and the propaganda that it's all quite frightening to someone like me who sees the once great United States of America that I grew up in just disintegrating before my eyes. And so I started making videos, more of a personal thing, right? Just every time I would hear something stupid or read something stupid on social media, I'd crank out a little video just saying how stupid it was. As a result, my videos were really bad. I'm sitting there like in my bedroom and you can see the bed behind me and it's low, but lower than low budget. It's like no budget. And they were just incoherent. And they were just for me, right? But the more that I made them, the more I decided I wanted to make them better, and the more I decided that I wanted to actually reach out and maybe, maybe get some people to share them. And then I thought, my videos aren't so good. Maybe I'll start writing some articles. And so at first I created an actual website, but then I decided that was overkill because, what am I going to do with a website? I don't have that much content or advertiser. I don't have any or nothing to really justify a full blown website. So instead, I signed up with Substack, and so I post all my videos on Substack, or all my newer ones now, not the first ones. But I also post articles on Substack. So now what started out as a personal thing has now become, I'm trying to make some videos. Again, they're still really low budget. They're not, no, well, actually, they are still no budget, but I try to do a little better job of it now than I did before. So trying to make some videos, and I'm trying to post some articles on Substack, and I'm asking for your help. No money. I don't want any, please don't do anything like giving money I don't want money. What I would really like, if you guys could help me out, is to do a couple of things. Like, please like and just go through my articles on Substack. Please, well, first of all, please subscribe to my Substack page. It's free. So that's one I would appreciate. Number two, look through some of my articles on Substack or some of my videos. My videos are on Rumble, uh, Odyssey, YouTube, and BitChute. I'm thinking of leaving BitChute though because it's really bad. It's a toxic atmosphere, so not so sure about BitChute. I'd recommend Rumble if you want to pick one. I don't like the people at YouTube either. I put videos there. I don't like them. I think they're really horrible people. So I'd say Rumble. Anyway, look through them. Please like some of them that you like. Please share some of them. That's all I'm asking for is to subscribe for free, then like and share some of the videos or some of the articles, and especially go to our social media and like and share some of our posts. If you could like and share some of our videos, articles, and social media posts, like and share, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. Because of the way I started out, I wasn't really trying to get any traffic. And so it's just been a sort of a weird sort of thing. But I mean, my only concern right now is the fact that my main concern and my reason for doing this is the fact that Democrats and the left are are now unhinged. They are unhinged. They are violent. They are anti-American. Uh, they are anti-law enforcement. They are dangerous. They are truly dangerous. And I tell you this, if they are allowed to get back into power in the White House or in Congress this year, there is no telling what sort of evil, criminal action they will try to do. There is nothing. There were some limits before. They seem to have their boundaries have been going out and out and out almost to nothing. But they had a couple of boundaries. I don't think they have any more boundaries. They were willing to falsely abuse or falsely accuse Trump and abuse the impeachment system in a manner that was unheard of in history. Impeachment was rare. It was only like a couple of impeachments in the entire 250 years. And that's on purpose because it's only for the most, criminal acts by a president. But the Democrats just try to lie, like they do everything about Trump. They try to destroy him. They abuse the impeachment system, right? They have weaponized uh, the justice system. They will commit any crime and violate any law. They will break any law and commit any crime and commit any despicable, unethical, immoral act in order to advance their evil, degenerate agenda. And it cannot be allowed. And that is my sole purpose for making videos. So please, I'm asking for your help. Sign up at our Substack page for free. Please like and share some of our videos and articles. And please follow us on social media and then like and share our social media posts. That's all I want. No money. No money. No money at all. I don't want money. If you could just do that, that'd be great. So I feel a little funny making a video like this. Uh, um, because I never have before. I'm not a Democrat, so it rubs against the grain for me to ask for help. But I mean, in this case, I'm not asking for money. I'm just trying to get the word out. That's all. Also, um, some of our little short reels have been doing pretty good. I made one about voting in California, and uh, it went pretty good. And Pope John Paul yesterday was May 13th, and that was the anniversary of the assassination attempt against Saint Pope John Paul II. I made a little video about that, and it was the most popular video I made. Not a video, it was a little short. They call it a short or a reel on YouTube. So that was kind of neat. But yeah, that's it. Nothing special today. I'm gonna put links to all this stuff in the description of this video so you can get there easily and then follow me and like and share the stuff. I really, really appreciate it. And all I can say is, like I said, the Democrats are now unhinged and violent, and they are not, they cannot be allowed to get their hands on the levers of power anymore because God only knows what. Look, the Biden administration brought us to the brink of destruction. Uh, and Trump has literally saved this nation. And it really, that's a fact. And the thing that concerns me most is when you hear Democrats in the streets, some of these guys go out with microphones into the streets and they ask questions. You know, those videos are pretty interesting. It is frightening the level of ignorance and the level of brainwashing that you hear from people in the streets. I mean, it's truly frightening. I don't. I guess it's somewhat ironic that we live in a time when the average American has more information at his or her fingertips than ever in the history of the world. I mean, at your fingertips on your smartphone, you can tap into information of all kinds. It's amazing. You can go to the Library of Congress, whatever. And for this day and age, for people to be so woefully and wantonly brainwashed and ignorant is just it's just amazing. I mean, who would have ever thought that sort of a Star Trek sort of thing? In Star Trek they had the library computer, which was supposed to contain the sum of all human knowledge, right? And so anything they could ask the computer anything, and it would give them information, right? And we've actually almost sort of reached that age now. And who would have ever thought that when we reached that point in accessible knowledge, that it would coincide with the most highest levels of stupidity, ignorance, and brainwashing among American citizens. It's amazing and frightening, but it is a fact. It is a fact that people who hate Trump and suffer from TDS are people who believe lies and propaganda about Trump. Everything that someone who suffers from Trump derangement syndrome, you start asking them about Trump, and everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm saying that they are dumb enough to allow themselves to have been brainwashed and to believe fake news and propaganda, that they're regurgitating and repeating lies, and they actually believe the lies, right? Rosie O'Donnell was Bill O'Reilly interviewed Rosie O'Donnell the other day, and she was just so shocking to hear. She was adamant in saying that there is no question that Trump incited an insurrection. That is a fantasy lie, because there was no insurrection. Okay, there was a big giant protest, which, Democrats love big giant protests that end up in destruction and vandalism. I mean, they marched across America a few summers ago and destroyed and vandalized city after city. In case you forgot. I mean, they've been out going across America, um, um, protesting against law enforcement, against ICE, and they're actually trying to kill ICE officers. So they are the violent ones, they're the unhinged ones. What happened with on the Capitol Hill, that was a protest. Now, granted, there was a few people that got out of hand, and they destroyed some property and stuff, and that's not an insurrection. And Trump never told him to do that. In fact, he told him to do the opposite. He told him to remain peaceful. But you wouldn't know that listening to Rosie O'Donnell. She is 100% brainwashed with propaganda. She said, in all honesty, on her part, that there is no doubt that Trump incited an insurrection. And when I heard that, I was like, this woman is brainwashed. This woman has all the information at the tip of her fingertips, as do we all, about the facts, but she chooses to believe lies, fake news, propaganda. She chooses to allow herself to be brainwashed. And so that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I make my videos, and that's why I do what I do. And I'm sorry, I went a little long here. So but that sort of lying and brainwashing and propaganda that so many millions of Americans have allowed themselves to succumb to is why I make my videos and write my articles. So once again, I'm about to shut this down. Please subscribe for free to our Substack page. Please like and share our videos and articles, and please follow us on social media and like and share our posts. That's the help I'm asking for all of you. Oh, and especially a special note regarding our new Facebook page. So Facebook is Facebook. They're assholes, right? So they deleted our previous account, which really made me angry. And so we're working from scratch to rebuild that. So please make sure that if you only choose if you hit all of our social media, that would be great. But if you only choose one, go to the Facebook page and please follow us there and like and share a few of our recent posts. That would be great. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Thank you very much. Great Americans. God bless you. And God bless America. Adios, muchachos.